You know those things, right? Like the powdered mix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm leering my eyes at you on my stream.
Why?
I don't believe you.
I mean, I've got this big tub of Trader Joe's vanilla ice cream downstairs. I mean, it's tempting. It's very tempting. I gotta do my part to clean out the freezer, Barb, alright? It's me being a good boy. I don't think he believes me. I think the jig is up.
Well, see, certain people only call you a good boy on very special occasions.
Oh, shut up.
Usually you're a naughty little boy, aren't you?
What the? Shut up. Wow, my music just glitched out.
He's just mad because he knows I'm right.
You just made my fucking music glitch out for a second. Good God.
Not Anchorman. The one with oh God, why am I blanking on this? It's got Steve Carell as the dumb guy, and they're all like news anchors. Was it Anchorman? Yeah, it was Anchorman. Yeah.
What's that still here to belittle me? Awesome.
You know, rub your tushy at night. Say it's better than everyone.
Well, Octorian, it's like having a Diet Coke after you order 5 McDonald's burgers. It's great. That's how it works, obviously.
Nordic says, Liru's milkshakes bring all the femboys to the yard. I'm inclined to agree.
What? Why? You're sober. You're sober. Calm down.
What? Just because I'm sober doesn't mean I can't be horny?
Yes! Stop it!
Oh, and M says...
No horny!
Go for a milkshake, so I guess Ems will be coming to your house soon.
This is Homeworld Cataclysm Bentusi battle. Yeah, someone get the horny bat, definitely.
Just hit me, just crack her
No,
right over
no,
my...
never. Fuck, Jesus. Stop it.
Stop
it.
Just fucking knock
the round has started. You're not allowed to be horny anymore.
No, we're in safe start now.
No.
Minutes.
We have to talk about the sides and the AOs. This is based off of what? The Chechenian War? Chechenian?
Oh god, the fog is super thick. It's based off Donetsk airport assault or something.
Homeworld 1 was amazing. Homeworld 2 Cataclysm, superb. Homeworld 2, meh.
The main airfield.
Hope they don't do it to Homeworld 3 too.
Is the scene for our skirmish. Green 4, I believe, are Ukrainian volunteers, while Red 4 are Novo-Russian terrorists / ultranationalists, whatever you would like to call them. We have actually a pretty nicely detailed AO here. Lots of tight buildings and such. Fight is going to be over 3 sectors. Alpha on the north side.
Cataclysm's not got to remaster. It got to re-release as Emergence. Because Cataclysm's copyrighted.
And a bunker, plus some additional barracks and stuff towards the north. Across the airfield, directly south of it by about 100 or so meters.
Ukrainian war, that's it. Thank you.
Some hangars, more ATC towers, a terminal, another terminal from Tanoa. More barracks and military buildings, some bunkers and stuff. A bit of a gap then to the southeast, and we see Charlie, which is a pretty dense little area with some more barracks buildings that are...
You can see all the shade effects that they added.
So these are... some of these are custom placed. Very nice. A nice little attention to detail. This one can't be entered though. But yeah, these 3 areas will be the neutral sectors that each side needs to control. Each zone will give a side 1 point each. So if Green 4 gets 2 and Red 4 gets 1, then Green 4 gets 2 points and Red 4 gets 1 point. First team to 100 wins.
Well said. Let's look at OPFOR here, because I always like to go blue, red, green. If blue doesn't exist, we start with red. They appear to be mainly... It's not EMR, it's a solid green camo instead, but 545 Russian-based gear, which you normally see as the EMR Russian side. So just a quick reskin of the factions, but it's all 545 AK based. I don't see any differentiations of the gear here. PKMs, PKPs. Oh, the squads actually get RPGs at the AT level instead of RPG 26s, so it's reloadable AT as shock weapons. But I also think that's to help balance the fact that both sides get 2 BTR-70s and various transport. So that means that each side can do a lot more countering of those BTR-70s, especially since the BTR-70s from RHS, they're the tankiest BTR model out of all of them for whatever reason. But I think a single shot will still cook the engine out because FNF has their own mod that rescripts all of the damage models for
stuff.
Yeah. And then we have an SVD that is given a Bay Potato here. And who's the Charlie 2 gunner? It is Holton, who is given another RPG. Okay, so it's just RPGs across the board for both the squad and the mat weapon. Cool. Looking over to GREENFOR. GREENFOR is already mounted in some of their Urals and are driving them up. They have solid skin BTR-70s and the olive. They have the SAF camo. I believe that's the Serbian, the yellow camo.
No, I don't believe so. I know the vest is the mountain-less camo scheme, but this is, yeah, kind of green and yellow splotches on their Gorka uniforms, but otherwise equipment is more or less the same. We're seeing a mix of AK types for GREENFOR, but they're all
545 though.
Yep, exactly.
So
Just,
what's going to be
some models.
really interesting about this round is the weapons are mirror matched, which means there's not going to be any audio PID for weaponry, especially considering how thick the fog is here. You're just going to have to trust that your battle buddies are covering their sectors, because if they get domed and the enemy runs up on you and you hear more gunfire, you're not going to be able to tell if that's friendly or enemy. So a lot of people are going to have to be really alert here to make sure that they're constantly checking the map, because FNF has a custom set of Blue Force tracking where you can see where everyone is and if they're alive or unconscious. And if they're dead, they just don't appear on the map anymore. So you're going to see a lot of map checking here, a lot of people holding their flanks, but I'd be willing to bet you might see some breakthroughs on people's lines if any of the sides try to do wide flanks here. But the fog and the openness of the runway is going to make this AO pretty tough. I could see OPFOR coming around trying to get on the northeastern hill. I could see GREENFOR trying to get on the southern hill just to do outflanks here. But I think just the main fighting is going to be on the runway itself.
Yeah, between the fog and how dense this whole area is as far as objects and stuff, I think that was the goal of the mission designer to make this area the scene for most of the
Poppy, that is how FNF normally works.
I think that, yeah, we could see some movements, but, I mean, if I'm at one end of the runway, I can barely see halfway past it, so that's 500 meters tops, maybe more like 3 or 4. So yeah, engagement is going to be very limited. You will be able seeing some silhouettes, though, especially if people press hills. So skylining is going to be a killer. I could see that, as far as making yourself an easy target. But yeah, we are still going to see a rush for these zones, I'm sure. Red 4 has a slight advantage as far as positioning.
Yep. So just to talk on it real quick, GREENFOR, they have to go downhill and then uphill, and then their MSR into the AO, it's hilly, plus it's very indirect because the road kind of winds back and forth. Red 4, on the other hand, they have one uphill, which isn't even that much of an uphill, and then their road is very direct. They're going to get right on top of their objective, and then even into Bravo if they go in. So I think off the bat, OPFOR has a nice advantage here, and if they capitalize on it, they should be golden, in all honesty. It's going to be an uphill battle for GREENFOR for this one.
I think so, too. I think GREENFOR has a slight, like a little bit closer on the map, but because, like you said, it's a straighter road, a straighter path to the airport, that's going to be negated. I could see them, instead of taking that MSR, where that military base is just to the northwest of Hill 66, smashing down that fence or going through it and taking that path around to the west of Alpha, breaking down that fence, getting into the airfield complex itself, and then dismounting. But yeah, they're going to need to send a team across to Bravo, which is comprised of a few buildings. So we should see some contested zones, but it is going to be a tough fight for the middle point.
I don't know. I've been watching OPFOR. They're starting to deploy vehicles. I think they're starting to wise up on where they need to deploy their vehicles to make this work. GREENFOR, though, is already ready to go. They're waiting this out on the 7 minutes. What worries me about their vehicle deployment, though, is I think they know that the road is kind of on, like, not going to be on their advantage. So I think they're going to go off-road around the military base, end up on the western side of the runway, and just drive up from there. That, I think, actually is going to be a bit quicker because they don't have to contest with the hill that they'll go up. So that's a smart play, but the closeness of... Did you already cover that? I apologize. We do that to each other all the time. These Urals, though, being this close together really scares me.
Yeah, right? Like, seeing all...
How quick will the Jeeps get to the point?
Just
a minute.
And they mentioned this specifically, like, maintain spacing, because Arma will be Arma.
Yeah.
You gotta, you know, keep in mind. And, yeah, this is giving me some anxiety. I do not want to see this fight over before it even begins.
Now, I can assure you, if there's an Arma incident where the vehicles collide and kill some dudes, I think it's already going to be GG there. Especially considering since it's going to be happening on GREENFOR side, because they're not as spaced out as OPFOR. OPFOR is already going to get in here a little quicker than GREENFOR. It's just... Usually when one side has a mishap like that, it's very hard for them to get ahead again.
And this is a neutral oh, Jesus Christ, Benda. This is neutral sector, so both sides...
Oh god, Battle of how many people are watching. I always forget to check.
Maybe one or two more or less, but there are no distinct statistical advantage.
Yeah, I'm looking at who we have on either side. We got Bassbeard, Kami Slaughter, Joseph all taking a Vic, TSB on GREENFOR Foxtrot 2, 4IB there as well, T5 Bay and G-Legs in a BTR, late in SL Dream also in a BTR. Where is... we got Emskov. Emiskov.
Nope. Close.
Emzikov?
Close. Yeah, you're pretty much there. Emzikov.
Emzikov, okay. Treats me like a child, because I'm an idiot. I'm learning, damn it. But we got a good mix here with GREENFOR, but what does OPFOR have? The 1ER guys, Scandi Recon, some guys from the home group of FNF, I always forget their name, but they're up in Charlie 2. We've got Kane with Guy Fieri in Alpha 2, two really good players as well. Legal Action, Vonks, Sideways, Aim at the Stars, aka Aim at the Balls. I preferred it when he had that name. And Bay Potato on OPFOR. So it's a good mix of veteran players on both sides and really good heavy hitters on both sides as well. So I don't see one side easily steamrolling the other in terms of veterancy. It's just, you know, OPFOR with that really slight advantage.
Yeah, we'll see how it all plays out.
Oh god, we're in the 200s. Oh man.
We'll have to see what happens.
I'm not used to that.
We probably won't catch everything, so if you would like to catch
my
as
100s
many perspectives as you can, type !multi in either mine or Liru's chat, and you can see all the people who are streaming and catch all their perspectives and select who you want to see.
I just have an innate fear of too many people watching at once in the chat going quicker than I can read it. Sorry.
But yeah, it's... I don't know. I think if GREENFOR does take that the path around the west side of their side of the hill, you know, they're on the hill on their side of the airfield, I think that's gonna be somewhat even, but they will be exposed on their approach. But with the fog cover, maybe they'll be a little unscathed. It's not gonna be any real huge Overwatch factor in this.
I forgot the second S.
Outside of 500 or so meters, because the fog just gets too thick.
Oh, I could do a really mean transition.
Yeah?
Ready?
Go for it.
All right. Speaking of thick, how's your sister?
One, my sister isn't thick. Two,
that's great to hear. All right, let's check back on OPFOR here. OPFOR is a really weird formation. I was expecting them to line up more trucks here. But, nah, they're winding them around, so that's going to slow them down a little bit. But 25 plus 2, 27 guys on the first 2 trucks to get in. That would be... That's going to get them a lot, at least in Charlie, potentially in Bravo too, but we'll see who gets in there first. Because again, they've got the 5-minute timer for whoever takes the first sector afterwards to prevent any points being scored, but it is still very much a rush game. You have to get in there first to play the defensive, because if you can catch the other faction still driving in when you have a machine gun set up, you've basically won it.
Yeah, and again, there is still a 5-minute buffer timer from when the first zone is captured. A 5-minute timer will start ticking down before any points are actually added to help.
See, we do it to each other all the time.
This team
where we mention something and the other one repeats it.
Like 40 minutes later, trying to mitigate that from becoming the meta.
I think Iander's lagging. Oh, a few people lagging out, actually.
Oh, geez, Koak and Nemesis.
Koak, Nem. I thought I saw Iander lagging out, but I think he was just trying to get in the Vic.
That's 2. They got about a minute to get back in. Might be enough time, but yeah.
One of those bikes from the pack op, don't remind me. Barbarian, they're asking what your sister's name is, followed by Barbara. That would be funny. Silence.
Ooh. No.
No? Okay. Well, we tried. It would have worked really well, though.
That'll work you really well.
Lewd. All right, fine. How many C's are in the word thick for your sister? 1, 2, 5. Come on, give me a number. Probably Lily or Maya.
1.
1?
Thin, since she's been thin her whole life.
Okay. Barbarian. My chat has so many questions for you. I'm so sorry.
Samuel, why are you in his chat talking about my sister?
All right, there goes the save start. GREENFOR got a Vic Armud on the get-go, and the truck is oh dear.
It's doing the thing. It's doing
the SCP thing.
This is what we try to avoid. Everyone just hop onto the fucking BTR. That's what Layden's trying to rally the troops, get them on the BTR, and just get them going, because that's all they can do right now. I think Ash is glitched. And, yeah, we'll see that truck again in about 30 minutes when it finally reaches the AO and blows up 2 buildings.
There's also a UAZ that got hit as well with its engine taken out. That's what I was worried about with them all grouped up together, you and me both, but...
They were so tightly grouped up. We do have Alpha 2, Dryden with 6 people in his truck as well, heading in for Bravo. Charlie is being swarmed by Red 4.
Alpha 2 trying to sneak in on Bravo, though.
Yep, that's what I just said. Dryden,
yep.
6 of them. That's 4 AB there. They're going to get in. They're going to catch King in here out of position. But they can't get the kill on King. And he gets into the... No, he's not in the zone yet. Vonk and Schnuffles are going to be, though. And if they can just get inside this map...
2 guys dropped on the left, and their bodies,
Jib style...
ragdolling around.
Schnuffles is teasing on the edge as well. So this zone should not be captured for either side as GREENFOR get onto the north side of the airfield for Alpha.
Ah, crap, that reminds me.
We also, way far north, we have Red 4 X-Ray going in for that long play. 6 people, so they have the 4 in the X-Ray team and a couple extra. And they are going for a rear play.
I'd be willing to bet you $20 that that's Northern.
SL Dream finally getting... setting off from base with 12 extra souls, and just look how slow that BTR is going.
OPFOR getting some GLs up on where GREENFOR is on a hill trying to do Overwatch. GREENFOR's major force that has come into Bravo is mostly down. They only got 1 guy left. I think OPFOR is going to be able to hold this.
Neutral again, yeah.
Yeah.
They need to get some reinforcements over there. They're trying to set up some base of fire. But it's already looking strong for Red 4. We also have Charlie.
Bonk just saw Foika
the west side
and shoots him in the back
of the airfield. Sorry. And
OPFOR is going to gain control of Bravo in a few seconds. GREENFOR has control of Alpha, but I mean, look at OPFOR's plan here. GREENFOR spent an entire squad going to OPFOR spawn to steal their trucks. OPFOR, meanwhile, has 2 squads coming around. One of them's getting pinned down by a BTR, though.
why do they? Why
There's T5 Bay hitting them. This is going a little whack on both sides here.
Yeah, I'd say mainly for GREENFOR.
Yeah.
Bohemia incident. They're already down 7 players from that failed assault on Bravo that wasn't supported at all. Now they have 10 or so people dicking around at Red Force spawn. That's the only way I can put it.
There's Bravo taken. You've got an OPFOR BTR coming from the east.
I think that I think Malin already got.
Oh, did he get mowed down somewhere?
I think so. I'm not seeing
Unfortunate.
it anymore. Oh, he just crashed. I would missed that.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I agree. Stud that he is.
I don't know. Looking at OPFOR's deployment right here, I think they're going to be able to encircle and take Alpha from GREENFOR. You got Wozni just took a hit there from the garrison. Guy Fieri, meanwhile, firing into the ACT. No, ATC, excuse me. Getting a kill.
You're learning.
Black trying to do some return fire.
Guy Fieri. Might get some.
Wanzi firing at Dingo as he tries to pull around with that Ural. But he's just
already on 3 in the top of that ATC.
Nice. I'm not surprised. Someone of his caliber, again, the top players, I would say, in FNF.
Dingo is driving a truck past 1RW. It just took an RPG and it's still going.
Yeah, that means they hit the canopy in the back.
Yep, and he's
gonna deploy behind. He's gonna steal their truck. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. GL's going to his. He's gonna climb under that truck.
okay.
That's an interesting play.
This isn't GTA. You can't just like hop.
Ooh, King just got picked off.
Combo, I think, sees Dingo as well. Yes, he does. He's shooting into the engine of Dingo's truck, and yeah, that's.
Dingo's getting some good grenades on Pearson Combo there.
No, that was a bad frag. How could Dingo
Oh.
get a grenade from under that?
Dingo getting a kill though.
He did get the kill. I can't refute that.
Firefly's coming up, throwing a grenade. He takes fire. Firefly doesn't know where the bullets are coming from. He gets knocked out. Fonsto spots Dingo when with that PKP kills Dingo. All right, 2 for 1, not bad.
Big push from the south for GREENFOR, but they dismounted in an open.
In the open.
Getting torn to pieces.
Not a good use of manpower there.
Had 3 trucks. You could have barreled down the fence. They still have the fence to climb over too.
Guy Fieri.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a mess over there. Guy Fieri's dead. His ATC tower got blown up, unfortunately.
Yeah. Ooh, that is it. Call that medic.
Points are starting to be scored.
Yep.
And OPFOR is coming behind some GREENFOR guys on the northern hill, and I'm seeing some back of the head headshots there.
Yeah, I'm seeing from Tau. Granny with some great kills there. Granny on 3. Tree is on.
Legal Action taking some RPGs.
But they're gonna have another fresh batch with Ash and his group down here. They're not even aware because, like you said, that weapon ID, just completely non-existent.
Real quick. OPFOR sending Mike's BTR to T5 Bay's GREENFOR BTR, and I don't think they noticed. They might hear the engine in a second, but if that BTR can set up. Yep.
Also, James BTR just got hit once with AT. It just got hit again. It is morphing into the building. It is just rolling right through there. Making town, moving fast, buildings phase, and I'm homebound.
I don't think that's how buildings work.
Is Russian technology, advanced stealth technology, phase through building, enemy not even notice.
I see.
Where's that truck? Did we ever get closure on that truck from that got fucked earlier?
I honestly don't know. It's still back there with the Euro. It's been driving in circles. Yay, Arma physics.
Arma 3 is a wonderful game. No,
So meanwhile, that Mike's BTR pulled too far forward and got caught out of position now by the GREENFOR BTR-70. Its engine just got hit a few times, but it's still going strong. And the gunner doesn't know where to look. So I think T5 Bay is just reloading that 50 round 14.5, and there he goes, unloading more into the front of that BTR.
But they're still doing fine, I think.
Gunner is dead, driver is dead, and there's 2 other people in it wondering what the hell's going on.
Yeah, they kept one of the glass, you know, the shields open, so they're able to shoot right through the glass with no armor protecting it at all.
Yep.
And oh, there goes the engine. And more shots into the turret. Yeah, that's them.
Other OPFOR BTR charging GREENFOR infantry on the side of this Hainer, excuse me. Knocking out multiple people.
Yep, Gazag and Dustas and the team on the hill, Granny, Amber the Stars, and Cheese firing down on them. They have no clue. I think Rory just...
Dream just got taken out.
But yeah, GREENFOR is just getting absolutely minced. Look
Yeah.
at this is not looking good.
That false start, and the fact they sent a squad all the way to OPFOR spawn to just take their trucks for some weird reason just did not really serve them well here, and it's showing.
Levi's BTR driver got knocked out, and they just came to a stop, and now they're pretty out there as well.
That's the other OPFOR BTR, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The other one,
They both drove in the line of fire a T5 Bay's BTR, and
that's not what you want to do.
so it's actually G-Lakes who's gunning. He's on 6 kills, by the way, picking off BTR crews and sporadic infantry from Charlie 2's OPFOR.
Speaking of BTRs, the SCP-106 is
Nice,
now
Yanni.
to the other side of the ATC building and has its sight on Bravo. It's going to get to Bravo whether or not it's crewed.
I'm gonna be honest, if I was turning a corner and I saw a BTR phase through a building, I would pull back and RPG it. I would take no chances.
Phases behind you. Nothing personal.
Nothing personal. Otherwise, we've got Cheese running down. He just double tapped some of these guys on the Hainer. Might also double tap Ash here. Looks like he's checking bodies to see what is available. And we have... Jonathan's BTR is double tapping the other OPFOR BTR, thinking that that's the BTR that shot at him.
Yeah,
as Bay pulls back.
Well, because I mean, look,
You can't see through the fog here. It's too tough. But now they'd be close enough to see that it's friendly, but...
Well, no, you can't really see that red from that angle.
Yeah,
so
but
you see the green.
They see the spotty color on it compared to the solid olive of the enemies, so it's a little weird. Cheese, meanwhile, who was bandaging himself, just let Ash get up and run away. I don't think Ash even knew he was there.
I think he was just wanted to get away. Maybe he has his GPS open, saw he was the only one, just decided to run. I think Cheese was also like, wait.
Monty on 2 kills.
So he'll get back. Oh no, he won't. And not a tree has anything to say about it. That was either tree or yeah, I think that was just tree up there. Yeah. Yeah, he's picked up the marksman rifle, and he was able to snipe Ash, and Vagrant's not popping smoke on him. Nah, this is over. We're not even gonna get anywhere. I don't think we can even get to 50.
Hold up! OPFOR blue on bluing between Scandi Recon and 1RW. I just saw 2 people get dropped on both sides. It's 2 PKP gunners, and they just picked off a member of Scandi Recon. Let me try to find a name real quick. It was Flying Finn. They killed Flying Finn. There's still a chance. Embedded GREENFOR agents within OPFOR. I don't know why they were shooting at the objective where they, you know, took first and would obviously keep, but hey, reasons.
Who knows, man?
And that BTR has successfully phased through the building. There's still a little bit of it inside, but I think it's lost all momentum. Excellent. Combat's dying down a little bit. Cheese and Aim at the Stars getting grenadiered because they were spotted. And you've got GREENFOR trying to do a large push along the northeastern side of the runway. They're already getting engaged by NAFs. And the other BTR-70 that GREENFOR still has is still trying to pick off these vehicles, but Jonathan's BTR-70 is now firing at Alpha 1's transport truck as they're trying to pull around.
Vonk has a truck over the west side. He's trying to pull around as well. They might be able to spot it from here. T5 Bay and that BTR crew can't hear it. It is audible enough.
I thought I saw it moving back. I was about to say.
They're running down towards it. And that BTR is just oblivious to them. I think Vonk's just noticed. And now they're going to dismount.
They have an RPG.
Yep, on Vonk.
They're trying to pick off everyone in that other BTR is dead.
Not really. They're just kind of going around it.
I'm scrolling up in chat.
Legal
action's coming up.
Oh, he's an engineer. There's a satchel. Right between the wheels, and kaboom.
Ouch.
Ooh, they actually go.
Both of them survive, getting out.
Oh.
Unfortunately, G-Legs ran into T5 Bay's fire. Coda picks off T5 Bay, and G-Legs went down to T5 Bay's bullets. Jeez Louise.
Textbook.
That's the second time we've seen that level of crossfire, and there's G-Legs getting double tapped by Coda. Ouch.
Yep. And a double tap just to be sure on T5 Bay.
All right, I'm going to see Op4 start to close from the northern side here. Bravo and Charlie are still well defended. There's no more BTRs really in play because the only one that Jonathan's in... Wait, nope, they repaired the engine. They could still drive it around. But, I mean, Op4 just has a significant numbers advantage here. I don't see GREENFOR bouncing back, considering who we have in this AO.
In your chat, you can't spell FNF without a little FF.
Without a little friendly fire. That's a good one. Wozni trying to fire back. Tech it Marcus, but he also took fire from either Devincer or Veleba.
Using the BTR as cover.
Yeah, as cover now. I mean, hey, if it phases through a building, that means it's solid to take bullets, right? Right. You'd hope.
Sure.
Ash getting picked off. Pad's trying to return fire onto Cheese. And that GREENFOR force that was moving on the northern side of the runway to the east is now moving northeast instead. And RPGs are being fired into the GREENFOR ATC tower. I think I saw either Tekkit or Marcus knocked out, but they have woken back up. Devincer trying to return fire on the GREENFOR, excuse me, Op4 guys behind the BTR, but they quickly take cover.
And yeah, it's just winding down. About a handful of GREENFOR left up in the zone.
Shot.
We do have that team up to the far east, but I think they're trying to run for the coast. That's Emzakov and the rest of the Red Strike Czechs. So they are, yeah, they're probably running to the coast and trying to get into the ocean, flag down a passing freighter, cargo freighter, and hightail it to wherever they can.
Night Nomads, thanks for joining us. We just had Vonk move up and double tap Tarnfolk's body. Ash is also bled out. Pad's trying to fire RPGs at Cheese and Aim at the Stars as they push up. But it was a miss, unfortunately. I don't know. Op4 just has to keep this the defensive line they've made fortified. GREENFOR trying to send some guys around. It's not going to be enough. And Op4's northern line might be able to surround and eliminate this area. Pad's just got killed. Vonk just got knocked out. A 1-to-1 trade there. But if that keeps up, Op4 is going to overpower this northern push. Had another guy, Shalteres, get knocked out by the OPFOR defense line. Caught out of position, unfortunately. Vonkwick's back up.
Aim of the Stars and Cheese breaching in on the west side of Alpha, along with Vonk Legal Action Coda. And
FNF's been great, Retro. Thank you for asking.
Once they take Alpha, I think Emzikov and his guys know that it's over.
Yeah. Uno trying to fire in to get a pickoff. I see Tekit is not here anymore. He got picked off some time ago. I don't know who Wuna's trying to pick off here. He wouldn't have an angle on anybody. I think he's just trying to do some blind suppression. What are we looking at in terms of the sector? Third OPFOR guy about to enter. Aim at the Stars and Cheese can also enter. They're just in the adjacent building. And we got Rolo,
The RPG out.
Levy, and Woonsney, aka Northern, coming in from the southern side. RPG going into the ATC tower again.
Yep, it's still standing. That's a tactical charge onto Panzer's position. He doesn't.
Oh, no.
What was that beeping noise?
Oh.
I wonder what that.
That also killed someone inside the sector as well. Really good. I love how they added that mod for throwable satchels. It just absolutely annihilates people.
Ace.
Is it Ace?
It's literally Ace. I've done it in TMTM and TSP.
Huh.
Yeah, the more you know. I think it's only with.
I think you told me before. I just keep forgetting. But yeah, it's only with vanilla.
Still learning. You're still learning.
Ah, there's Alpha. Disappeared from GREENFOR's control. Marcus trying to hold against Legal. Legal doesn't have a mag, though.
And neither does Marcus. He ran out of ammo and wasn't able to go in, but they've actually hopped in the window.
Marcus with the RPG.
Legal Action.
Puts it on Legal Action's foot. But unfortunately, Coda opened the door and sprayed who was it? Marcus's brains all over the wall. The Vincer's still up in the corner.
Out of there. If that had hit him, that'd be a different story. But yeah, that heat warhead only hurts when it hits, not a lot of explosive radius. And yeah, that's Alpha done. The Vincer's the last one inside the zone. And it's
What the fuck was that?
And Emzikov, but now they're actually getting friendly fire by Schnuffles
Yep.
tower on the hill. He actually takes down 2, and he could get 3. That's all friendly fire. Baby Potato also getting friendly fired.
Hey, we're winning. Let's shoot each other.
Yeah.
See, what bugs me the most about this is I used to think, okay, it's because they don't know where each other is. After you and I both played a round of FNF and we see that if you open the map, you have Blue 4 Tracker, you know where everyone is, it's really easy to confirm where your friendlies are.
Yeah, but people
Just
don't do that.
check in a second. There's...
Ooh, target. And they go
Yeah.
bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang.
There's Alpha under control. The Vincer firing, but he is immediately tapped by Rolo.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh, poor man.
And we're going to see GG in about a minute. Because it's 95, 3 sectors. OPFOR dominated that round.
And boy, was it a domination from the beginning. Like you said, those original,
Olassis,
yeah.
I think Olassis meant to throw a smoke grenade and he accidentally threw a satchel charge.
Oh, we saw that again? Yeah. Either that or he was
Nice.
just... Yeah, we lose.
Second time that one just happened. Anyway, there's OPFOR at 100, and this concludes the EU branch of FNF. The NA branch will start officially in an hour and a half, but we'll probably start the stream about an hour and 45 minutes from now because it takes them 15 minutes to get themselves set up. If you want to come and join, use the exclamation point FNF command, and if you can't figure it out from there, I have a video on my channel that'll show you step-by-step how to get involved. The screen just played twice. Interesting. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. I hope to see you in an hour and 45 minutes for the NA branch with myself and Barbarian. Otherwise, cheers. Have a good one.
What he said.